This year we are performing A Midsummer Night's Dream. They have been asking me since the beginning of 6th grade to perform this play. I adamantly said no many times because I don't like it. It was not one of my favorites, but watching them and being able to direct them in it, it's a lot of fun, and I'm so glad that they harassed me until I did it. Pretty much. That's pretty much how it went down. I want to do I'm going to do 3 quick thank yous. First is to Miss Cease for running our sound and lights. Second, I have some 6th graders backstage. Could the 6th graders come out, please? I have 6th graders backstage that are acting as our set crew today. They have practiced for about 15 minutes to rehearse the scene changes. And so I am just so proud of them and so grateful to them for helping. Thank you guys so much. The last 2 people I want to thank are the 2 that have joined me on stage. This is Taylor Lacey and Aaron Ellis. They were my assistant directors for this performance. They helped me with casting, with costumes, with rehearsals, with directions. If I was absent, they were in charge of the classroom, and the sub got to kind of sit back and relax, and they were the bosses. So I'm going to have them do the summary and the biblical connection, and then we'll get started.
So a quick recap of the plot. A Midsummer Night's Dream, William Shakespeare's most popular comedy, was written around 1594 or 95. It portrays the adventures of 4 young lovers and a group of amateur actors, their interactions with the woodland fairies and a Duke of the Duchess. Taking place in mythical Athens in an enchanted forest, there is a handsome fairy king, a misguided parent, star-crossed lovers, a weaver who finds himself transformed into a donkey, and fairies. This work is widely performed around the world, and no wonder, it's the world's most popular topic, love. But as Puck knows, falling in love can make fools of us all.
The biblical connection is one of our characters finds himself unable to articulate what has happened to him during the play, so he explains it in his own way, unique way. The passage bears a striking similarity to 1 Corinthians 2, 9-5, which in the ESV reads, "But as it is written, what no eye has seen, nor ear heard, nor the heart of man imagined, what God has prepared for those who love him. These things has revealed to us through the Spirit, for the Spirit searches everything, even in the depths of God. We know from our parents, family, friends, church, etc., but we cannot begin to comprehend the immense, all-consuming love God has for us. It was put on display on a cross, and it will stand forever as the principle of height and of true love." Lysander says, "The course of true love never did run smooth." That is very true, but God's love, guidance, teaching, and plans, though not always smooth, are perfect, ever-present, and unimaginably good. Thanks be to God.
So one more note, after the curtain call, there will be, I've asked the cast to step down onto the lower platform and kind of gather together so that you can get a picture of them while they're in their costumes, and then they will be free to visit with you guys. I actually cannot wait for you to see their costumes. There was a conversation with one of my students that was, if you love me, you'll wear this, and apparently he loves me because he's wearing it. So, we'll see how much he loves me after he's done. Please enjoy the show.
nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days.
For days will quickly steep themselves in night, for nights will quickly dream away the time.
Go, Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youth to merriments. Hippolyta, I will wed thee with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy be Theseus, our gracious Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Demetrius here hath my consent to marry her, but this Lysander hath interchanged love tokens with my child, filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience which due to me in stubborn harshness. O gracious Duke, as she is mine, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, either to marry with Demetrius or to her death.
Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
But wanting your father's voice, the other must be held worthier.
I beseech your grace, that I may know that the worst may befall if I refuse.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men.
Lysander, yield thy crazed child to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Do you marry him? my lord, I am beloved by this beauteous Hermia. Why should I not then prosecute my right when this Demetrius was engaged to Helena, my Hermia's best friend, who does an idolatry upon this man?
I must confess I have heard so much. Demetrius and Aegeus, come with me. Hermia, fit your fancies to your father's will.
My love, meet me in the woods tomorrow night, and we will flee from the sharp Athenian law.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair. Demetrius loves your fair.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face.
To you our minds we will unfold tomorrow night under the silver moon. To Athens' gates we shall advise to steal.
And in the wood there shall we meet, and thence Athens turn away our eyes. Keep word, Lysander.
Helena, adieu, and you on him shall Demetrius dote on you.
I'll go and tell Demetrius of her flight. Then to the wood will he pursue her, and I will have his sight again.
Here's every man's name which is thought fit through all Athens to plan our interlude before the Duke on his wedding day. Our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Priamus and Thisbe. Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready? Now, what part am I for?
You're set down for Priamus.
What is Priamus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself.
My chief humus for a tyrant. The raging rocks! Its shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. Now name the rest of the players.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
You must take Thisbe on you. The lady Priamus must love.
Nay, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
You shall play in a mask and speak as low as you will.
Ooh, let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe! Priamus, my lover dear.
The only part, you're going to play no other part but Priamus, and flute you Thisbe, Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
You must take Thisbe's mother on you, Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Priamus's mother, myself, Thisbe's mother, and Snug the joiner, you the lion.
Have you the lion's part written? For I'm slow of study.
No, for it's nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion's part too.
You may play no other part but Priamus. Here are your parts. Meet me tomorrow by the palace woods. There we will rehearse.
What art thou, sprite?
We are servants of the fairy queen.
Oberon our king comes here tonight. Take heed the queen comes not within his sight. Because she, as her attendant, hath a lovely boy, and jealous Oberon would have the child.
Are you not that shrewd and knavish sprite that some call Robin Goodfellow and some sweet Puck?
I am he, but here come Oberon and Titania.
Ill night by moonlight, proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon, fair, skip hence.
Tarry, rash wanted. Am I not thy lord?
Then I must be your lady.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Thaseus' wedding day.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fair kingdom. Fair is the way.
I will torment thee for this injury. Thou knowest the purple flower I showed thee once? The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make a man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb.
I'll put a girdle around the earth in 30 minutes.
I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing that she, waking, looks upon, be it on lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey or busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I do take this charm from off her sight, I'll make her render up her page to me.
Where's Lysander and fair Hermia? Thou toldest me they were stolen into this wood. Hence, you do impeach your modesty, committing yourself a knight to one who hates thee.
It is not night when I do see thy face.
Let me go. Do not follow me.
I'll follow thee. They can have your power.
Helena is near at hand, and you just...
Give it me! With the juice of this I'll shriek Titania's eyes, and make her full of hateful fantasies. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it the next thing he espies, may be the lady.
Fear not, my lord.
Sing me asleep and let me rest.
Spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen. Newts and blindworms do no wrong, come not near our fairy queen. Philomel with melody, singing our sweet lullaby. La 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 lullaby, la 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 lullaby. Shh! Hence away, now all is well. When aloof stands sentinel.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take.
You faint with wandering in the wood. Let us rest. One turf shall serve as a pillow for both of us.
Naked Lysander, lie further off.
This shall be my bed. Sleep gives me all thy rest.
Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear, and hear the maiden's sleeping sound. When thou wakest, let love forbid, and sleep his seat on thy eyelid.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril, I alone will go.
But who is here? Lysander dead or asleep? If you do live, good sir, awake.
Transparent Helena, nature show thy art. Through thy bosom I shall see thy heart.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born?
With all my powers address your love and might, to honor Helena and to be your knight.
Lysander, Lord, gone? No sound, no word, no? Well, then I will perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
Here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, and this thorn brake our tiring house.
Peter Quince. In this play, Priamus must kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. Write me a prologue where Priamus is not killed, and I am not Priamus, but Bottom the Weaver.
We shall have such a prologue.
And after the ladies be afraid of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Then half the space is supposed to be seen through the lion's leg. He must tell them plainly, be snug to joiner.
But there are two hard things. That is to bring moonlight into a chamber for Priamus and Thisbe to meet by moonlight. Someone needs to come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and say he presents the person of moonshine. Another thing is that we must have a wall for Priamus and Thisbe to talk to the chink of the wall.
Some man or another must present wall. And let him have some plaster, or some loam, or some rough cast. And let him hold his fingers thus. And through the cranny shall Priamus and Thisbe whisper.
Then all is well. Come, rehearse your parts. Priamus, once you have spoken your speech, enter into the break.
Thisbe, the flower of Odie savours sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark a voice, stay thou till I appear.
Must I speak now?
Aye, you must, for he goes to see a noise he has heard.
Most radiant Priamus, most lily-white of hue, as truest horse that yet would never tire, I'll meet thee, Priamus, at Ninny's tomb.
Aye, you must not speak. Priamus, enter, your cue is past. It is never tire.
Oh, as truest horse that yet would never tire.
Far, fair Thisbe, far only thine.
Oh, monstrous, oh, strange, we are haunted. Pray, masters, fly, masters, help.
This is their navreds make me afraid.
Oh, Bottom, what do I see in thee?
You see a donkey of your own, do you?
Bless thee, Bottom, thou art translated.
This is to make a donkey of me, but I will sing to show them that I am not afraid.
The fates, the sparrow in the lock, the flames on keep you bright.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
Here's no full many a man doth mark, and dare not answer me.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. On first view, I dare to swear I love thee.
If I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood I do not desire to go, for I do love thee. Fairies, attend. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustards.
Ready? And I.
And I.
And I. Where shall we go?
Nod to this gentleman and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal. Hail.
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 I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
If I put my finger, I shall make bold of you. Your name?
Mustard seed.
I desire of you more acquaintance. Your name, madam?
Peas blossom.
Your kindred hath made my eyes water before now.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower.
Sorry, I have a place.
Tie at my love's tongue and bring him silently.
How now, mad spirit? Where art thou laughing so?
My mistress with the monster is in love. A crew of rude mechanicals rehearse the play, where I, a donkey's knoll, fixed on Pyramus. Titania waked and straight away loved the donkey.
And hast thou lashed the Athenian's eyes with love juice as I did bid thee?
I took him sleeping with the Athenian woman by his side.
Stand close, this is the same Athenian.
But that is not the man.
If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, then kill me too.
I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege to see me nevermore.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here therefore, for a while I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. By some illusion, bring now Helena here. I'll charm his eyes again she do appear.
I go, look how I go.
Flower of this purple dye, sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, beg of her for remedy.
Helena is near hand, and a youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's speed.
Why do you think I would scorn?
Because your vows are Hermia's.
No, for Demetrius loves her and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess nymph, perfect divine.
Oh, spy, oh hell, I see you're all bent to set against me for your merriment.
Demetrius, you are unkind, for you love Hermia.
No, now to Helena is my love returned.
Why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
To see fair Helena, for I love her so.
Will you join me in scorning your poor friend?
I scorn you not. It seems like you scorn me.
Have you not sent Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love Demetrius to call me goddess and divine and rare?
Stay gentle, Helena, my love, my life, my soul.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
Helena, I love thee with all my life I do.
I say, I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, wherefore tends all this?
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird, vile thing, let loose.
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I'll not trust your word.
What thou I hate her, I will not harm her.
Hate me? Am I not thy Hermia?
No, for I hate thee and love Helena.
You have stolen my love's heart from him!
Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet! Thou painted maypole! How low am I? Am I not so low that my nails can reach unto your eyes?
I ever more did love thy Hermia, save that I told Demetrius other stuff. And to this wood let me go hence. To Athens I will bear my folly back.
Why get you gone? Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Do not be afraid, Helena, for she will not harm you. Get gone, you dwarf.
Let her alone. Speak not of Helena.
Now she holds me not. Follow me if thou darest, to try who's right or thine, for my is in Helena.
Follow, nay, I'll go with thee. Cheek by jowl.
Your hands are crooked for a fray. My legs are longer than those who run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence.
Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on?
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight, so from each other lead them both away. Then crush the herb until Lysander's eye. I will Titania's charmed eye release. From monsters' view all things shall be peace.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius?
Here, villain, drawn and ready.
Lysander, speak again, thou coward. Speak. Where dost thou hide thy head?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
Where I come where he calls, he is gone. Let me rest. I will get revenge on the spite come morning light.
Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Thou shalt buy this dear, if ever I thy face by daylight see.
A weary night, a long and tedious night, may sleep steal me from my own company.
Yet but three, come one more. Two of both kinds make up four.
I can no further crawl, I can no further stray. Here I will rest until the break of day.
When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye.
Let me stick roses in my sixth window.
Fan a little faster, Pea Blossom. Cobweb, bring me these honey back. Madam Mustard Seed, help Cobweb fan. I must to the barbers, for methinks I marvelously hear her own fish.
Oh, say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat, I have a venturous fairy that shall seek a squirrel's hoard or fetch the ants and nuts.
No, I shall sleep come upon me.
Fairies, be gone, and be always away.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? I have the boy now, and will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of a donkey.
There lies your love.
Oh, how mine eyes do loathe this visage now.
Robin, take off his head.
When thou wakest, with thine own fool's eyes see.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night.
My lord, this is my daughter. You're asleep. And this is Demetrius, Lysander, and Helena.
Go, bid the huntsmen, wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends. What comes this gentle concord?
I can truly not say how I got here. I came with Hermia, hither our intent to be gone from Athens.
Enough, my lord!
My lord, my love to Hermia is melted, and the pleasure of mine eyes is only in Helena, to whom I will be true.
Aegeus, I will overbear your will, for in the temple, by and by, with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3, we'll hold a feast in great solemnity.
I had a most rare vision. Methought I was, and methought I had, the eyes of man hath not heard, the ears of man hath not seen, what my dream was. I should get Peter Quince to write a ballad, and it should be called Bottom Sheen, for it hath no bottom.
Have you sent to Bottom's house?
It cannot be heard of. I doubt he has been transported.
Then the play goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Priamus but he.
The Duke is coming from the temple. If our sport had gone forward, we'd all been made men. Oh, sweet bully Bottom. And the Duke had not given him 6 pence a day for playing Priamus. I'll be hanged.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Oh, Bottom, a most happy hour.
Get your pair together, meet at the palace. Every man look over his part. For the short and for the long, our play is preferred. No more words, let's go.
Lovers and madmen have such thieving brains, and in the night imagine some fear. How easy is a bush supposed to bear? Joy, gentle friends, joy in fresh days of love. Is there no play, no mask, no music?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water with merry tears.
What are they that do play?
Hard-handed men that work here in Athens now labor at this play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it. Go bring them in and take your places.
Your Grace, the prologue is announced.
The actors are in hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know. This man is Priamus, if you would know. This gentle lady, Thisbe, is certain. This man with line and grout cast doth present wall. This man with a lantern, dog, and bush of thorn presented moonshine. And last of all, behold, this grisly beast which Lion hight by name. Let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse while here they do remain.
I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, that separates her father's ground and mine. Open thy cheek so I can see through mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. What do I see? No Thisbe do I see. Curse thy sons for deceiving me.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Priamus and me.
I see a voice. Now I will to the wall, to spy and I can hear my Thisbe's voice. Thisbe!
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Wilt thou at these two meet me straight away?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I walked my partner's charged self, and having done, away wall doth go.
Know ye, snug did joiner, I am. No lion fell, nor else no lion stand. For if I should be the lion, come and strive into this place, we are pity on my life.
This horn and moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
This horn and moon presents myself, the man, the moon.
This is old Minnie's tomb, but where is my love?
Roar!
I thank thee, moon, for shining so bright, for thy gracious golden glittering gleams. I trust the taste of my truths this be sight. Eyes do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear, what's stained with blood? Come, tears confound. Out sword. Out sword and wound, the pap of Priamus. Thus die, thus. Now am I duck, now am I flood. My soul's in the sky, tongue loose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Moon, take thy flight! Woo! Now die!
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Priamus, arise! Speak! Stop! Dead? Quite dumb? A tomb must cover those sweet eyes. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come blade my breast and brew. And farewell, friends. Thus this be ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
No applaud, I pray you, for your play needs no excuse. Lovers to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. A fortnight we hold this solemnity, what with nightly revels and new jollity.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended. That you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.
are no words, no phrase I could create. There is no melody that I could make.